Wawan come and sign the court order authorizing Wumi to present her son for DNA. Wumi is ready. Mama Mohbad is ready for the DNA. For the past 4 days, Baba has become incommunicado until we heard him say he went to see Mohbad. Oh, the body I saw has become so decapitated. Koribi kinimo. What was he thinking he was going to see? Àbí wọ́n gbé makeup artist lọ bá àwọn ní mortuary pé àwọn fẹ́ design àwọn àbá wọ́n gbé bàbá dání ní pé kó gẹrun Mohbad. Or were they thinking they want to take hair samples of Mohbad when they went there? No. If they want to conduct any DNA, it is not you that will go and cut the hair. In this kind of case, it is not you. The lawyer will be the Falanas chambers will be ready, will be there. Your own lawyer will be there to take samples from Mohbad himself, not you going to go and cut his hair or something. And if that narration or conspiracy that because what is so like fellow kidnap Liam, I'm going to say that because it was something said. DNA. Some people said it on TikTok. Recorded. So if that is the narration they want to give. Now, if it's on borrow law, me it's the Baba said his body pé wọ́n wá ń sunkún ara ọmọ kìíní kan kò dàbí tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́. If he says he wants to push for a burial, King Sheriff said Baba is playing a very good game of being a businessman. Owó second autopsy tẹ́ dá owó gao. Because Baba máa fún ní pity party pé ọmọ tí mo rí yẹn ó ti wú gbogbo ìfun ẹ̀ náà tí kó jáde ó ti ń rà kíní kan bá tí mo débẹ̀ bóyá èsì ni ò tó ni àbí àìsì tó lò nínú freezer ò tó kò bí ó tútù jù. Ṣe jẹ́ ká sín wo ojú mi mo lè gbà mọ́ èmi tí mo sọ pé mo fẹ́ ṣe autopsy tẹ́lẹ̀ autopsy ò easy o, whereas they've donated money for autopsy. Owó wọ gao. That is what I'm saying that is going to play here. And once he is buried, the issue of DNA, Wumi has given her conditions that 1, you must first of all do the DNA between yourself and Mohbad to claim the paternity before we can use your own sample for my own son, Liam. If you go and rush to bury Mohbad now, that means that the condition of Wumi would not be established. That is the game they are playing. First of all, owó kinitoson, owó second autopsy, tó ń sọ sínú Access Bank baba, owó wọ gao. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sin ọmọ mi ní baba mama sonsin. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sin ọmọ mi. DNA or no DNA issue. Ó máa di pé Wumi máa sọ pé ó yá ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe, baba máa ní ó yá ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe, but Wumi máa sọ pé ẹ wá o. Condition tí mo fún yín kọ́ baba máa ní ẹ mú ti lọ sí ọmọ mi. It will now be a tussle of they want to push this thing back to Wumi pé kò fẹ́ ṣe DNA. That is exactly the plan. We are going to bury this boy that I won't be able to present myself as a father to Mohbad. They won't do any paternity test between me and Mohbad. I'm going to do this emotional cry. Bloggers, where was Baba 3 or 4 days ago when he was told to come to court and come and sign the court order? Where was he? But he had the nerves to go to Baba mental disorder, mental illness. But he's going around. Baba has mental illness, but he faced TVC for about 10 minutes. He didn't have any mental illness. He went to Max 103.1.
Because I'm a female.
He did not have any mental illness. He did not have any mental illness. But he now had the nerves to go and see the dead body of his son that has undergone autopsy. Oh yeah, keep about dakumbeni. If you claim you loved your son, oh yeah, kate boy pe dakumbeni. Kumbao. Kumbao. Kate boy pe what dami sorry baba jini. Nǹkan tí King Sherry sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn, if people have seen where they do autopsy, oh God, kò ń ṣe àlákàlà nìkan lẹ máa rí o, you won't be able to eat. Àwọn míì máa ń dákú ni, àwọn míì ibi tó ti ń ṣe wọ́n máa ń bì ni. Well, that's just the first of the topics. That's one. Why do we think Baba is stalling the DNA? And do you think from all what he is doing that there will be a second autopsy? This is a question I want to ask both King Sheriff and PMP. Why do you think Baba is stalling the DNA? And do you think there will be a second autopsy? That's what I want to ask you, sirs. Question márùn-ún mo ní o, but we are going steadily. PMP, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ilé unmute ara yín kẹ́ address wa, sir.
From my own point of view, òun ni pé èmi ò rò pé second autopsy á wáyé. And bí àwọn ti dáwó, ká ní wọ́n ti dáwó, gbogbo ọgbọ́n kí second autopsy má bàa wáyé, òun ni wọ́n try láti ní bàbá Mohbad ń try láti play game ẹ̀ pé ká ní pé bàbá Mohbad lọ sí mọ́ṣúárì bí wọ́n ṣe sọ òun ni bàbá Mohbad ń try láti sọ pé òun ń sunkún nígbà tí òun rí òkú ọmọ òun pé bàbá Mohbad ń sunkún ṣẹ́mọ̀ ó ti fún àwọn èèyàn impression pé torí wọ́n ṣe autopsy fún àyẹ̀ pé wọ́n ti kún bẹ̀ yẹn pé tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ ṣe second autopsy ńkọ́ kí ló máa kù lára Mohbad bí èmi ṣe rí àárín yẹn nìyẹn o pé ọgbọ́n òun lèmi fi sọ pé anything that comes out from baba Mohbad èmi personally èmi ò ń believe baba Mohbad because anything tó bá sọ ọgbọ́n láti pé báwo ni owó báwo ni ó ṣe fẹ́ gbowó àbí èyí tó ṣe ń sìn òun ni pé owó tí ká ní pé wọ́n ti dáwó second autopsy kò possible fáwọn èèyàn pé mo fẹ́ gbowó mi padà owó yẹn ti lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn so nǹkan tèmi rò nípa ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
God bless. King Sheriff, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí lẹ rò pé ó ń fa DNA tí wọ́n ti ń pariwo pé àwọn fẹ́ ṣe látọjọ́ yìí kí lẹ rò pé ó wá fa ìdí tó wá ń sá fún DNA yẹn wípé just to sign a court order ó wá di wàhálà báyìí.
Okay, quick one. Answer ti máa fún yín òun náà ni the same answer náà ló bá the first question tẹ́ béèrè náà. For me and my experience as my job has taught me that I will never underestimate how far a greedy man can go. More especially a greedy man that can deny only child left behind by his late son. No, I will not. You see, I've observed Baba Mohbad to be somebody that why people were to be talking on social media, he listens and he will observe the directions things will go, and immediately he's also calculating what next do I do that will keep this matter alive. Because as far as this matter is alive, I will keep cashing out. I will keep catching out. That is just his game. So, for him not to wanting to sign that DNA stuff now is to tell you that he has also observed that if he sign now and they go for that DNA test and the result is positive, which in his mind, his heart, everything about Mohbad, he knows that that child belongs to his son. He knows. If you remember, he said in the past, he said it was the public that asked. It's not as if himself is doubting. So he knew that once he go for that DNA test and the result come out positive and it favored that boy, that his father is Mohbad, he's going to lose possibly 50% of his followers. And once his followers gone, maybe if out of the 50%, 30% might be those who are contributing. So he's a businessman. He's a businessman. He knows that if he go, anything can happen. He is not ready to lose what he's getting now. And me, I always help him in prayer. Kọ́lọ́run má pa Mugun, kálágbárí lè máa jẹun. Ó ti pẹ́ language yẹn ti pẹ́ when we were small. In fact, adáyébá ni. Àwọn tó gọ̀ tó ń dáwó, kọ́lọ́run jẹ́ kó máa rówó yẹn dá. Kọ́lọ́run jẹ́ kó máa ṣiṣẹ́ ní òtútù. Kó máa kó fún bàbá kan tó ń lo brain wọn. It is their problem. And that is why the man, I think, that is his observation. That's why you see them delaying in signing the DNA. Thank you.
Sir, God bless you, sir. Okay. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní panel tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọkùnrin là ń ju questions sí. Now this question máa jù sáwọn ìyá wa. Gentle girl, Àpẹ̀kẹ́ Adé, Aduksi, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. I'll ask this question, then you go one after the other. Now, I want to say something, but ẹnu ọlọ́rọ̀ lẹ ti gbọ́ full gist ẹ̀. I wouldn't say some things that I'm not allowed to say. Ọjọ́ tó bí Liam, ọ̀rọ̀ placenta issue la fẹ́ sọ o. Ọ̀rọ̀ placenta issue la fẹ́ sọ. Ọjọ́ yẹn gangan mo wà lórí live lénìí pẹ̀lú one of my accounts. Mo wá ń gbọ́ pé bọ̀bọ́ kan tó máa ń pè rẹ̀ ní papa kinní kan, ó sọ pé Mohbad wà ní Kenya lọ́jọ́ tí wọ́n bí Liam. Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Whereas Mohbad ò mà sí Kenya. Èkó yìí ni Mohbad wà. Ọjọ́ tó bí Liam, ó ń ṣe video shoot kan lọ́wọ́ ní mi ní sọ orúkọ orin náà. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹni tó lọ́rọ̀ á sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ placenta ẹ̀. Ìyàwó bímọ bí aago kan kí náà ń pe 30 ní Yorùbá nítorí Ọlọ́run 1:30 ṣá láàárọ̀ ní April 12 last year. Kó lọ wo passport Mohbad bóyá ó travel ní period Èkó yìí ló wà o. Nítorí video shoot kò wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ aya ẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n ó wá lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn. Ó wá ní òru ọjọ́ yẹn. Ó wá gba placenta. Ó pe bàbá ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ sọ. In fact, gbà tó fẹ́ sin placenta ọmọ Liam, ẹnìkan wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Mi ò ní dárúkọ ẹ̀. Mi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tán. Mo á fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin abiyamọ tẹ́ wà lórí ìjókòó yìí pé èèyàn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bímọ tán tó jẹ́ pé bóyá ó ní tears ni o kò ní tears ni o ẹni tó lọ́rọ̀ á sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bímọ tán ṣó máa jà fún ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gentle girl, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ question tí mo béèrè mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ ti bímọ o, ẹ kò fún wa ní àlàyé kíní ẹ pé èèyàn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bímọ ṣé ìjà placenta ló máa jà kiri ni àbí kí òun gbóhùn ọmọ òun kó fún ọmọ òun lọ́yàn kí ara òun náà dẹ̀ tètè yá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gentle girl, please go ahead.
Of course, and this is a bimo, right? Placenta. That's not even what you're worried about. First of all, you're worried about, especially the baby. It depends on how she had the baby. If you have a tear, you're worried about all that first. You're worried about, okay, mo she bimo, she on your mima yo, she mommy my yo long abomi oni. How do I feed this baby? Am I breastfeeding? Am I giving them baby food? That's the only thing you're worried about at that point. You're worried about getting up. Okay, I need to get up. I need to pee first. I haven't peed since I had this baby. I need to be able to pee. Things like that. That's what you're worried about. Placenta. Problem about money placenta. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you very much. Aduksi. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá a dá sí Aduksi.
Ẹ káàárọ̀, Mr. Dawa. Ẹ káàárọ̀, everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to speak for myself, but at the same time, maybe for a few females that are here. Toti Biomo. I mean, thank God I've been a mother 3 times. I lost one at birth. But then the last thing that you're thinking about is placenta. when you're having a child or when you've had your baby. The first thing you want to hear is the baby crying. And after that, you're thinking, okay, how am I feeling? You know, I don't feel well or I feel well. You have a tear. You are. Nigeria. Trust me, we don't even know what happens to the placenta. I didn't see any of the placentas of my children. The three. Me, if you jury me, monko to jo. Even though my husband was there, kilo kan wa pẹ̀lú placenta, a lot money. I think he gets incinerated where we are. So the last thing that you're thinking about is placenta of a child. I mean, I hear a lot about, in Nigeria, placenta no man pe ni ibi. Wọ́n ní kó gbé fún bàbá ọmọ. Èmi ò gbọ́ ibi tí wọ́n ti ní kí wọ́n gbé ibi fún bàbá ọmọ rí. Àbí bàbá ọkọ rí. Like, I don't understand. Mr. Dawa, to answer your question, I don't think any woman sits down whilst you're having a child, depending on how you have the child, but obviously after childbirth, the last thing you're thinking about is the placenta. Are you even on this earth? Mo kàn léèyàn bímọ ni. Gbogbo obìnrin tó bá wà níbí báyìí àti ọmọ bíbí ò máa kì í ṣe, ó máa ti dọ́run bọ̀. Ẹlòmíì ò ń padà. Grace Ọlọ́run ni gbogbo wa fi wà níbí báyìí náà, tá tún ti ń túnṣe, tá fi ń túnṣe, wàá máa ronú placenta. Kí ló kàn mí pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ placenta? Ó serious o. Bí mo ṣe lè answer question yẹn ni o, Mr. Dawa, because kí ni tí ẹ̀ ń bí mi inú.
That is why question yẹn ẹ rí pé question obìnrin ni ẹ jọ.
Ẹ jẹ́ sáré ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán pé tóbìnrin bá bímọ, obìnrin tí wọ́n ní tóbìnrin bá máa bímọ ń sìn, ẹsẹ̀ kan ayé ẹsẹ̀ kan ọ̀run ni. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ lè gbé placenta lẹ̀ pé placenta rẹ o kó dijọ́ kejì. Immediately tó bá ti bímọ náà ni wọ́n á hand over ẹ̀ fún kání Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n á hand over ẹ̀ fún ẹni tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ hand over ẹ̀ fún. Then bàbá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ kan tí mo sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní pé ó ní ọmọ òun pè òun pé dáàdi ẹ má worry, which means pé Mohbad gangba tó wà láyé kò trust bàbá ẹ̀ láti hand over placenta lé bàbá ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Ó ní ó pè òun pé kóun má worry. Nígbà tí ọmọ ẹ̀ wà láyé, kí ló dé tó bá ọmọ ẹ̀ jà pé ó ṣe máa ní má worry? Pé kí ló fi ṣe, ibo lẹ gbé sí? Ó yẹ kó béèrè yẹn lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ̀ lá máa bájà ń pa placenta or no placenta. So nǹkan tí mo kàn ní kí n contribute ní.
God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. Àpẹkàdé ẹ jọ ẹ bá a sọ one or two ẹ jọ.
Good afternoon, gbogbo ilé o, níbi táwa wà níbí báyìí. Placenta yẹn ìgbà tí èmi bímọ ti tèmi, ṣé mi tí mo labour for 12 hours mo fẹ́ rántí placenta. Bí ọ̀rọ̀ àǹtí yẹn tó sọ́ǹsì pé ẹsẹ̀ kan ayé ẹsẹ̀ kan ọ̀run lèèyàn wà. Torí ìgbà tí èmi bímọ ti tèmi, placenta yẹn, ìyá ọkọ mi wà ńbẹ̀ torí church mo bímọ sí. Ìyá ọkọ mi wà ńbẹ̀, ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkọ mi wà ńbẹ̀. Bọ̀tọ̀ ọkọ mi náà gbé fún o. Bàbá ọkọ mi kì í ṣe bàbá gangan, bọ̀tà àkọ́bí wọn ọkùnrin. Èyẹn náà ló jẹ́ bàbá fún wọn. Ọkọ mi ni wọ́n gbé fún. Èmi ò rí pé èmi ò tiẹ̀ rántí placenta. Ṣé mi tó jẹ́ pé ìgbà tí kọ́mọ yẹn ké ni mo wà after. Torí ìgbà tí mo bí ọmọ yẹn, ó kò tiẹ̀ ké púpọ̀, ó kọ̀ ké yíyùn. Torí mo ti ké gan lóyún, mo ké gan. Ó ti wá rẹ ọmọ yẹn sí inú mi. Ọlọ́run ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run ọmọ yẹn fi jáde. 12 hours láti 12 ọ̀sán títí di after 12 òru ni mo bí ọmọ yẹn. So 27 years ago, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé mo tẹ̀ ṣì ní ọmọ yẹn up till now, ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe dáadáa. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa ló máa ṣoríire. So èmi ò rí pé obìnrin máa ti rántí placenta. But ọkọ mi ni wọ́n gbé fún, òun dẹ̀ ló gbà, àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ò dẹ̀ bínú. Wọn mi tẹ̀ mọ́ bí tí wọ́n sọ tí wọ́n sin ọmọ tó ti placenta sí. So rí pé wọ́n jà lórí placenta pé wọn ò fún bàbá, wọn ò lè gbé fún tí ìyá ìyàwó bá wà ńbẹ̀, tí bàbá ìyàwó, bàbá ọkọ, gbogbo àwọn èèyàn bá wà ńbẹ̀, ọkọ ló máa gbé fún. Tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n máa ń gbé fún èèyàn náà nílùú òyìnbó ni, ọkọ ló máa gbé fún wọn lè gbé fún aráàta tó bá jẹ́ pé ní abroad ta wà wọ́n máa ń gbé placenta ọkọ ló máa wà níbi tí ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ò bá síbẹ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ gan ò bá síbẹ̀ ọkọ ló máa gbé fún tó bá yẹ kó máa ń release ẹ̀ so kò sí nǹkan tí èèyàn ń gba wípé èèyàn ń pariwo pé wọn ò fóun placenta yẹn o àbáyẹn ò dọ́dọ̀ sọ jàre so ọkọ ló máa gbé fún kò dẹ̀ easy láti ní pé èèyàn bímọ kò easy o Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ ká jèrè gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa o ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o.
I would like to say something real quick. It looks like we have a lot of mothers that would like to answer the question Mr. Dawa is asking. So please, Ejo, mommies, maybe to answer questions, I'll have to drop you so that people can come up so they can answer the questions as well. Ejo, thank you, ma. Mommy Labims, you are up, ma.
Oh, thank you. Good morning. Good morning, Lawa Bosso. Good afternoon.
Anyone. We have somebody in Australia here, so Ale Golemaso.
Okay. Good day. Anyway, Tabawa all over the world. You see, the placenta issue to me with Mohbad's father, I think he has a very, very negative thing to do about it. I mean, that's my own belief. Then, like me, I labored for 19 and a half hours. So why on earth would I say placenta? And I remember what they did was when they took out the placenta, of course, that's the placenta we're going to put it in sluice. Sluice means we want to flush it away. So if it's so the baby in question is about 8-9 months. If at 9 months we are still fighting for the placenta of a child, there's a big question behind it. Thank you.
God bless you, ma. God bless you. Baby Sola, please, can you say one or two? King Sheriff Ejema Bino, there's still a major question for you. There's a question I need to ask you and PNP. Question here, we're going to discuss it very soon. Well, I'm analyze video con. You're going to see the video of somebody. I'm analyze video here. If any question here, mati jadi. But I can mommy wa ati our auntie wa sisters wa also one or two things. Laura placenta. Before I bring that question up. Okay, so let's go. Sister Gbemi Sola Olaitan. Oh yeah.
Good afternoon. No, inshallah. Because mo sọ nípa placenta yẹn ni pé normal mi ò tí bímọ rí o, but bí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Mohbad ṣe wáyé yìí èmi àti mi wájú on discuss nípa placenta yìí pé mo kàn bí wọ́n lè pẹ́ jọ báwo placenta yẹn ṣe máa rí tó jẹ́ pé placenta ló kù sí wọn jà sí mo ní ṣe bó mo ṣe máa rí nínú placenta ṣe máa rí wọn ní rárá so mẹ́mi wá ní placenta yẹn gan kó jẹ́ káwọn rí mind nígbà táwọn fẹ́ bí èmi gangan fúnra mi because nítorí placenta yìí pé àwọn lọ fún odidi 2 days tẹ́ pé àwọn ò sí láyé mọ́ but ọmọ wà láyé before kó máa ju placenta yẹn bọ́ síta wọ́n ní placenta yẹn gan àwọn ò lè sọ pé kókó bí báyìí àwọn ò lè sọ pé ní báyìí ló gba placenta yẹn jọ because àwọn ò ti rántí mọ́ but kan tó lè wípé kan tó máa ràn rántí ní ẹni ni wípé bí báyìí kí sọ pé kan tó lọ lórí social media bí bàbá Mohbad ṣe ń pariwo pé placenta òun do placenta fún un so mo wá bí mú èmi lẹ́nu mo ní ẹjọ́ tá gan ni ó máa gba placenta wọ́n ní àṣọ tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá wọn bá wà pẹ̀lú èèyàn wọ́n ní bàbá wọn ló máa gba placenta ló dẹ̀ máa lọ sin so mẹ́rin wa ni deni Ọlọ́run àwọn ọmọ kókó ẹni tó sí placenta mi àwọn sáà pé bàbá mi ló sáwà pẹ̀lú mi gbà yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ gba placenta yẹn sí ọwọ́ àwọn ò sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ so mi ò mọ̀ kan tí bàbá mo bá fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ placenta báyìí.
Eshegon, thanks for your contribution. Eshegon. Okay, we're going to Ayanfe. Elaine, mi ò ní sọ nǹkan tẹ́ kọ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Ayanfe, unmute yourself.
Eléyìí já mi lóko jẹ. Anyways, Josie ní di placenta yẹn láti bọ́ jẹ ni, ṣe mọ̀. Well, on placenta aspects, Sherry, èmi ní believe pé there is something behind that placenta because placenta gan nǹkan téèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ wà very very careful fún ni téèyàn bá bímọ kì í ṣe nǹkan téèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe kí ẹ máa fi levity hand mú because ó ní ìtumọ̀ nínú ayé ọmọ gan placenta kì í ṣe nǹkan téèyàn máa fi ṣeré téèyàn kọ́ máa gbé fún eléyìí just kò ń ṣe anyhow person nìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ gbé placenta fún since tí bàbá ọmọ àti ọmọ ti wà láyé kí ló kan bàbá ọkọ pẹ̀lú placenta ọmọ nígbà tí bàbá ẹ̀ ò kú tí bàbá ẹ̀ wà láyé kò sí nǹkan tó kàn pẹ̀lú bàbá ọmọ pẹ̀lú bàbá ọmọ pẹ̀lú placenta ọmọ. My own kids kò sí nǹkan tó kàn bàbá ọkọ mi. Even when my husband was not around, when I have my firstborn, my man was not around. Then ó tiẹ̀ ti pẹ́ gan because my firstborn is 13 years now. So ó ti pẹ́ gan gbà tí mò ń sọ yìí tójú òtẹ̀ tó ti bó bá. When I have my firstborn, my husband was not around then. Èmi àti ìyá ọkọ mi lájọ wà nílé. Kò tiẹ̀ bàbá ọkọ mi kò tiẹ̀ sí because he's late then. So ìyá ọkọ mi èmi ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọn ò sí. I am telling you. Mi mọ̀ pé ìyá yẹn ò sí placenta yẹn lọ́jọ́ tí mo bímọ. She had to keep that placenta for my husband to come lọ́jọ́ kejì kó tó lọ sí. So I don't know. Mi mọ̀ nǹkan tí Jòsí fẹ́ sí pé tó fẹ́ fi placenta ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣe. Since tí Mohbad wà láyé tí ò kú. Tọ́ èmi lójú tèmi assignment wà lórí placenta yẹn ká má wulẹ̀ tóra wa. Bàbá nídẹ̀ ẹ̀mọ́ iṣẹ́ placenta pọ̀ gan ni. Sí nǹkan tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ jù báyẹn lọ o. Ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ fi ṣàsún ni. Mo rú nǹkan báyìí. Báyìí fi ṣàsún ni.
Okay, àyànfẹ́. Mo lọ gbàgbé president sọ ẹ̀tẹ̀ wá ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ wá mo kàn wò pé bàbá wo ló ń ranjú mọ́ mi báyìí nítorí Ọlọ́run. President ó yẹ ẹ̀mí ò tara yín.
Ẹ ra sà, ẹ kú ètò, ẹ kú àtàárọ̀.
Gbọ́ yín o.
Ẹ kú ètò, ẹ ra sà, ẹ kú àtàárọ̀. Ẹ ra sà. Ìgbà tí mo bí first daughter mi, mi ní parọ́. Placenta tèmi kò tètè jáde. Ọmọ ti jáde over 2 hours. Placenta ò jáde. Ibẹ̀ mo ti mọ agbára placenta pé tí placenta tí kò bá jáde, wọn lè kíyàn kú ewu ọmọ. So bàbá ọmọ mi àti woman tó gbẹ̀bí fún mi, wọ́n wà worried gan. Tó jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run ló yọ mí so by the time tó máa jáde mi ti ẹ̀ get ara mi bóyá ayé ni mo wà àbọ̀run so mi ò lè sọ pé báyìí lọ ṣe. Then àwọn ọmọ mi tí mo bí sílùú òyìnbó ṣáàtì ẹ̀ bá fojú rí placenta lu òyìnbó ni àti ẹ̀ kì í fojú rí. So èmi ò rí nǹkan tí ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn màmá drag tí ò bá ṣe pé ó ní ọwọ́ kan nínú. Ó ní ọwọ́ kan nínú sà, ó lọ́wọ́ nínú sà. Because normally ọkọ bàbá ọmọ ló ní right láti sí placenta ọmọ. So tí ó bá dẹ̀ decide pé òun ò gbélé fún anybody is their opinion and we need to learn how to respect everybody's opinion. So mi lérò pé yẹ kí yẹn kó di wàhálà. So nǹkan tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn sà.
Ẹ ṣé gan Pressy. Thanks very much. Thanks for dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìyá wa. They are keeping it very short. Please let's continue the tempo. Sonia J 77. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. About the placenta issue. This one is the first time when I hear about placenta. When I bought my pikin, I never see placenta for face. I don't see her for I don't know what they use how they do. I said then now. When I bought my husband family go tell me say make them bring placenta come. I go come up and may go as a waiting they want use and do. They get plan. Honorary Bible when I bought, I said my husband say, okay, bring Bible, come give me. Then Italian doctor, they don't agree me carry that Bible. And they ask me what it be, what I want use and do. I try to find person when go translate for me because I know they speak it. I know they speak Italo well. Before they can translate, give them say now just normal Bible. Now they say allow my husband carry Bible, and I carry near my pikin. Talk like say I can't say placenta. They go call police for me. Say wetin I want use placenta to do. Wetin I want use and to do. I don't know about another trap, but for Europe, yeah, they know they give you. You no go ever use your eyes here.
Abeg, which tribe you be, abeg?
I'm from Edo State.
Afema.
No, Edo State.
As in Bini, abi you be Esako, abi
Bini. Hey, yeah. Good evening. I don't learn Yoruba from this thing, so this mobile case. So if I do, they click like I must hear that by force.
No wala.
I bet more than
Okay
leave
now.
Baba make they talk. His opinion on they can't. They go only
We don't
talk. They
even
go make.
understand though,
They
whether
go
they
make
want
the
use
girl they popular.
they want use placenta, use and do barbecue now. We no
Yes, he
understand.
get plan. That man get plan. He get plan. Be thank God say no bury am. Placenta, placenta, placenta. He get plan.
But the
And
thing
I dey
there
pity
before,
people when they, I dey pity
but the
people when they support am because I believe say people when they support am, they know they think twice. They know they whether they no go school. People wey no even go school, they get sense. No be by to go school.
but my sister, I just want to talk something. They don't know say placenta where they talk. Not be picking even get placenta. Placenta na mama body part. Na im be placenta. Na mama body part. Now wait till
As me
attach
say
the
na
mama.
Europe,
Now
as
wait
me
till
say na
attach the
Europe, the
mama.
girl for born. The papa for say me from Europe come give me bring placenta come Nigeria. If the girl no go even see placenta for face. Talk close say you wan hand over and give the people.
No wahala, my sister. Thanks for tuning in. No wahala. Nah, me self, you know, say me self. I be Bini boy too, but all this thing me self, I don't master and die. Even they read and self. If you're right hander, I go read down for you. If you talk for my presence, I go understand what they talk. Okay, now thanks a lot. My regards to your children.
Thank you, sir.
No problem, sis. Yes, Julie, please contribute, please. I beg, bring volume. Bring your volume. Come up. Yes, yes, yes. Hey. I be a soccer boy, you. I be a soccer boy. I be a Ghana Bude boy. Hey, Mo. Up no. God bless you, sister. Well, I've been in this. I was born in Lagos, raised in Lagos. I've spent, almost 40 years of my life here. Oh boy, oh boy. I've never heard it before that a father-in-law will be claiming placenta issues. Oh, I've never heard about it. But let us continue. We have Maggie. Okay, don't worry. Moderator will do that. Gentle girl. Oh yeah. Okay, don't worry. Moderator will do that. Gentle girl. Oh yeah. Maggie. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Help us.
hello, hello. Aqua
Karama.
Baba Bubayo. So,
Yes.
I'm 55 years. I'm in Canada. I have 4 kids. Èmi ò mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ placenta o. But mo mọ̀ pé téèyàn bá bímọ, wọ́n máa pe ọkọ ẹ̀ kó wá gé ìkọ̀kọ̀ kúrò tó bọ́kọ̀ rẹ̀ tètè gé wọ́n á dẹ̀ fà á tó kù wọ́n á gbé sínú plate wọ́n á gbé sórí table mi ò béèrè rí mi ò mọ ohun tó jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ so ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ placenta ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ mo pe màmá mi pé mọ́mì ẹ̀wọ̀n nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní placenta máa ń tẹ̀lé ọmọ wá kí ló ń fà á báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ nǹkan kan wa wọ́n jà sí wọn ní kí ló fà á wọ́n ní èèyàn kan bímọ so wọ́n wá ń jà pé ta ló gbé placenta ló ní placenta níwẹ̀ òun náà bàbá mi ò bí òun rí nígbà tí òun bímọ kò béèrè rí òun gan òun mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tóun mọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tóun á wà yìí o placenta ó ní ewu wọ́n máa fi ń ṣe aburú fún ọmọ tó bá wá débi wípé èèyàn ń jà sí pé wọn ò gbé placenta fún ó lẹ́ni náà ní kí wọ́n ṣe kó kà nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi ṣe kí wọ́n bí báwo ló ṣe máa mọ ó ní how old is the baby na mo ní about 8 months ó ní ẹni náà bó o bá Joshua jàjẹ́ Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi ó ṣe sọ fún mi ní pé placenta tó nǹkan téèyàn máa jà fún ọkàn bí dáadáa mo wá níta ni wọ́n gbé placenta mo ní mi ò mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ní wọ́n gbé fún bàbá ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀ ò ṣe gbé fún ó níyẹn ní kí bàbá òun má wọ̀rì òun ti tọ́jú ẹ̀ ok kí ni ọmọ náà dààmú ló ti kú so my mom said well òun ò ní tóun lè sọ síbẹ̀ tó máa ń fi placenta àti kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tó kọ́kọ́ fi wé ọmọ tuntun wọ́n fi ń ṣe aburú fún ọmọ so tẹ́mi mọ̀ dé nìyẹn thanks everyone.
Let's hear for the last person, Agatha Classy. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, I'll mute
Mr.
yourself.
Dara, you skip Mrs. Say you say me.
Mọ́mí, ẹ má lọ rò pé àwọn Malians ní kíní o. Oya, mọ́mí, say me, oya now, hit us. Ẹ jẹ́ má bínú.
So I would say I have so many pregnancy and I've baited so many, but God allowed me to keep one. You understand? So to glory be to God, over 30 years. So in Kotumokomo, which that lady that just finished speaking, when mine started, you understand? I had a very beautiful friend, Tokumboni, that was with me. When they said, Ni London Mobisio, and London will allow you what you want to do with the placenta before Kotolo incinerate. You understand? My friend was shaking. Luckily for me, the husband was a woolly sele. I wanted one time. I was too tired to even think. Even when they brought my baby, you understand? I will tell you no lie. Even they say, see your daughter, I say, I don't want to see, say. So you will not ask a mother, okay, but the placenta, one thing that everybody must understand, atomo, one pe ni ibi atire, mole ni gbogbo wọn ni body to carry it. They are foreigners, ni body. And when we successfully have that baby, and the placenta ojade no kò sóbìnrin tó máa fẹ́ wò wípé ibo ni placenta lọ ṣọmọ yẹn yè ni next thing ọ ṣebí gangan ṣe mí. So at the end of the day àwọn tó fẹ́ fi placenta ṣe nǹkan àwọn náà mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi ṣe. And I said I've gone through several pregnancies and I have birthed kì í ṣe pé mo lóyún dànù lára mi tí mo ti bí sí òye mi. You understand? So èyí tí mo dẹ̀ bí tó yè yẹn náà ó sì wà láyé ikú ò ní pààrùn ò ní ṣe ó tẹ̀ tí ń ṣe oríire fáwọn èèyàn míì òun náà ti dìyà àwọn èèyàn kan ṣé you understand? So wọ́n pariwo placenta spiritual overcome intellectual gbà míì. Ok nǹkan tí wọ́n understand bàbá Mohbad wọn gbọmọ fóun ṣọmọ yẹn ò yè ní ṣé dandan ni kí ọmọ yẹn má yè. Okay, let me now say the second bit I want to say. When ọ̀rọ̀ placenta ṣẹlẹ̀, it was when I was 10 years old back in Nigeria, right? I lora cake I fellowship 10 years with him. So that was that one person. I did not know it was because of this person that I was named my first name anytime. 10th birthday, this was the woman that they gave my placenta to. Tolori Monumi. By the time that my grandfather got there, it was too late. That was my mom, my dad's sister. Now it became a solution fún wa. When I am upset, my mom will say, "Kokuta senu." Tó bá bá fi kokuta senu, tó bá run je yin afọ. O lè rí placenta. So old spiritual to overcome naturality. So placenta and were very, very powerful because that was what fed the baby. That was what your body was relying on when that baby was in you. In anybody body latch, something was feeding it, something was indulging that thing or indulging that thing. Placenta ni agbára. Irú bí mo ṣe wá sìn, then somebody now decided láti lọ rí ibi mi mọ́ etí omi. Ṣé yẹn nice náà sìn? Kò nice now. Oh, lọ mú bóyá kò jó àbí kò jẹ. Òyìnbó máa ń jẹ placenta àwọn ọmọ wọn rìn. Àwọn òyìnbó máa ń jẹ placenta wọn. Wọ́n á gbà báyìí, wọ́n á ṣe bí ẹ̀dọ̀ ni, wọ́n á dẹ̀ jẹ. So placenta ní agbára, bàbá tó dẹ̀ insist pé wọ́n fóun placenta tó ń rojọ́, òun ṣe ń rò sìn. Ó ní ta ló gba placenta, ṣé yẹn ni ò bá fi ṣèkà fún mi ni? Tí ò bá fi ṣèkà fún Liam, but Mohbad guard yẹn thoroughly pé òun mọ bàbá tóun ní. So kò rí placenta ṣe, ká ló rí placenta ṣe bóyá bá máa débi ta débi sìn, ọ̀tọ̀ wọn kàn máa sọ pé ọ̀tá Mohbad, ọ̀tá Liam kú, inú à máa dùn, Wùnmí òkùnkùn ní any story láti sọ ẹ lè jáde ńlé. Ọlọ́run tí ó gbà fún kán gbé placenta fún nìyẹn. Placenta ní agbára because my mom before she went told me ibi tí wọ́n sin ibi tèmi mọ́. And I only heard about it when I was 10 years old. Tí mo fẹ́ lọ gba birthday cake mi lápàdé ẹni yẹn ni mo ṣe ń jẹ́ mọ́mì níta ni mo gbà tó ṣà ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn fà mí. Mo wá ń sọ nínú mọ́tò fún mọ́mísí mi. Bó tiẹ̀ délé lọ fẹjọ́ mọ́mísí sun pọ́písí ni. Náà wá ní wọ́n ní mi ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n ṣà ní àǹtí ẹni ìtàn kì máa tún sọ torí àwọn tó mọ̀ mi máa mọ̀. Wọ́n bá ní nǹkan tó ṣe jẹ́ nìtàn nìyẹn náà. Apart from pé 2.5 years lórí nínú àwọn ẹni tó ṣe ń jẹ́ nìtàn táwọn forúkọ ẹ̀ sórúkọ ẹ̀ nìyẹn. You see, placenta is very powerful. Èèyàn kò lè undermine ni pé bàbá Mohbad sun ẹkún placenta ń sìn. Ibi tí ó fẹ́ ṣe lọ́lọ́run ò gbà láyè. So let me come down kan tó máa pè ní ìyá Naira Marley ń sìn.
Okay. Let's hear from the last person. Agatha Classy. Before I engage PNP, Agatha Classy, please.
Everybody. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. When I had my 2 kids back in Nigeria, it was their dad that took the placenta to go and bury. Then he had a father. And I'm from Delta. I'm from Delta State. And normally it's the dad of the child that goes and bury the placenta. Then if the Yoruba people says or their tradition is that the father-in-law that buries
that we are human beings, we do not expect one.
We should understand that children of these days, they call it Indomie generation and all that. If Mohbad decide that daddy, I've taken care of it, forget about it. Why is it an issue to the dad? Why is it an issue? You know, the children of these days, there are limits to things that you will tell them and they will understand. They have their own mind, they have their own mindsets. You know, for me, it's not supposed to be an issue. If Mohbad tells his dad or puts a call across to his dad, daddy, I've taken care of it, forget it. Then why would the Baba be angry and have that against Wunmi? If he doesn't have a plan, or I don't know the way to put it. For me, it's not an issue. Thank you.
Okay, very much, ma. So we are still going to talk about this placenta or no placenta issue, but because of our father who is here, let's just engage him one new converse. Talk to. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, your network is going in and out.
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes, yes.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Now, since we still have PNP here, so I would want us to deliberate on something. It's a new conspiracy they started. So in this our discussion, we have tried to know something. That the issue of Baba stealing the DNA and him even conducting a second autopsy is just for monetary purposes. We've also known that Mohbad was actually in Lagos when Liam was born. We know that as a fact. So that's a conspiracy theory that he was in Kenya, he came back, it was somebody else that buried the placenta. I beg. When this issue is in court, the second person that was there when the placenta was buried, we're going to know that person. I'm not going to disclose that. Okay, I also said here that during the autopsy of Mohbad, the parents were not there, the wife was not there, but two people were there. The lawyers were not also there, but two people were there. They will soon come out. They are still going to talk about it once the coroner inquest starts. And when the results of the autopsy is being read, they are going to ask those people to come to the stand to say one or two things. I'm not going to mention those two people. Now, I also made mention that if Baba had seen Mohbad yesterday, they wouldn't have permitted extra eyes to have seen Mohbad because there's a rule. It's a homicide case, 1. 2, you have to register yourself before you enter into a morgue. It's not every person that goes inside to start saying, okay, I want to see this, I want to see that. No, it's not everybody. So those bloggers that are doing, when we saw him, he was not, I beg you, stop that. Stop that. If you're trying to sell a narration to start saying that people should donate for burial, say it instead of saying you went to a morgue to do something. If you claim you saw Mohbad, where did you sign? Where did you sign? Do you have a snapshot of the book you signed before you entered into the morgue? That's 2. Give us proof you even went there at all. Now, I'm going to go to this video. Okay, good. I know my screen is not big. I don't know if Sister Temi is awake to make this big. Sister Temi, are you there? Sister Temi, are you there?
I already gave you access.
Okay, good. Now, okay, good. Now let's see this. Okay, wait. Before I play this video, there's this narrative that the house in which Mohbad was living was actually built by Mohbad, which is a complete lie. The owner of the detached duplex has spoken out. And these same people still come out to push this narrative. It was a rented apartment. In fact, the likes of Lagata said that he knows the landlord of the house. They even said that the former tenant, they was using a CCTV. So people like this clown still came out to say that the house Mohbad was living was built by Mohbad. And he had the guts to also show the same video that Comfy was showing. A house that is not even the house Mohbad was living at Orchard Estate. Let us listen to the stupid narration he's saying here.
gbogbo ogun ti lọ wọ́n ti wulẹ̀ pé pé ẹ̀ ń jà fógun ẹ jẹ́ ká kúkú mọ̀ pé ogun lẹ̀ ń jà fún gbogbo Mohbad ti lọ wọ́n ti fi gbogbo Mohbad rà ní sí ìlú òyìnbó tán wọ́n ti fi gbogbo Mohbad rà ní sí Amẹ́ríkà.
Now this is another narration that Mohbad wọ́n ti fi ra lé wọ́n ti fi ra nǹkan sí abroad. This is another narration they are pushing outside. For bankers in their house, there is an order they call no debit order. You place this on an account that there's no how that account can be debited. Money can still enter in form of donation or something, but you can never withdraw from it. Even if you are with the ATM card, you will not be able to withdraw from it. Neither would you be able to have access to transfer if you have the internet banking. Yes, post no debit. Thank you. Post no debit. So let's continue. So this clown is saying that they are withdrawing from an account that has a post no debit.
ilé tí Mohbad tún gbé tọ́jẹ́ kọ́ ìwà ẹgbẹ́ mi rẹ́ǹtì ni àṣé Mohbad ló ra lé Mohbad ló nílé Mohbad, bàbá burúkú nìyí o. Mohbad, ẹ dúró. Kí ni wà láyé yín fún tí wọ́n máa wọ àyín dànù? Kí ni wà láyé yín? Kí ni Mohbad ṣe ìlà ayé Mohbad? Máa tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ yín mọ́ra máa fún yín 40% o. Mohbad, kí ni wà láyé yín tí Mohbad ò bá lè gbẹ́kẹ̀lé yín pé kẹjà fún gbogbo ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀?
But why would people be motivating a father to inherit his son? Can we pray for Veron too? And he'll say amen if we say God will make you inherit your own son. Would he say amen to such a prayer? But yet he's saying a father should be doing everything to inherit his son. Let's continue. Now, this is a very stupid assertion that you say that because Liam is not up to 18 years, it is the grandfather that has the right to inherit the property. This is a very wrong assertion. What the family only needs to do and what the lawyer needs to do is, number one, they're going to form like a fixed what do they call this? Fixed account, or put a restriction in an account that at so time only such amounts will be needed for this child. It might be 500,000 naira a month can only be released from this account. They can do that until the child is now an adult to control the account. So what he just said now is not under any law that if you're not up to 18, you can't inherit your parents. That is just a wrong assertion. It's not part of the Nigerian Constitution.
Nígbà tó máa sign signatory pé òun fẹ́ join the Malian ṣé Tom Prince ló ṣe ó ṣe wá jẹ́ lórí ogún ló ti ṣe Tom Prince.
You can see he's also pushing the narrative of Tom Prince on a will. These are and he has, whenever he comes online, he has more than 500 people watching him, pushing this narrative that there is a will out there that is Tom printed. Let's continue.
Ẹgbẹ̀rún Sàámú yóò lè sàmọ́ lọ́wọ́ lọ́wọ́ ibo lẹ̀ ń sá lọ gbọ̀ngàn náà. Tẹ bá kó Wùnmí ló pa yín o, tẹ bá kó Fálànà ló pa yín o, kí n tiwa pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọdé tẹ́ bá bọ́ síta sí kẹjà fún justice for Mohbad, kẹjà fún gbogbo ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ yín, kẹjà fún gbogbo ogún ọmọ yín. Ẹ wo ẹlẹ́nu Kàrímà sọ ẹlẹ́nu Kàrímà jọ làwọn ọmọ aráyé èmi mọ̀ ẹ̀yin mọ̀ ọmọ asọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á wí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á wí ni ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jà fún ogún ọmọ yín.
Veron, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó jà fógún ọmọ ẹ o. Ṣàmì o, ṣàmì o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á sọ̀rọ̀ yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á sọ̀rọ̀ yín. Kí ló dé jà kúkú fi jà fógún ọmọ yín kẹ́ mọ bí tó gún ọmọ yín lọ? Ìkọ́ táwọn tí wọ́n láti sọ fún yín ní pé sẹ́ẹ̀ kí ni máa fà á já kí ni máa bògó lọ fún àwọn àgbàdì. Ẹ má bògó lọ fún àmọ̀ ẹ fà á já alákùá. Àṣé ilé tí Mohbad ń gbé Lẹ́kì kò kí ṣe yí pé ó rẹ̀ ń ti ẹni. Come to look at it, guys. Ẹ lọ wo back, ẹ lọ wo sẹ́yìn ní July wọ́n post ilé Mohbad pé congratulations new landlord. Ṣé èèyàn as Mohbad ọmọ ògbóró ọmọ gbọ́n àwa wo ṣoṣo.
Now the question I'll be asking PNP is this: if you buy a piece of land, would you not be called a landlord? Now Bella Shmurda addressed Mohbad that a newest landlord. Okay. Does these people not know that he was addressing him that he just got himself a piece of land? But now, sorry sir. Now look at this house. This is not the house Mohbad was living. Because if you look at this house, it is fully furnished. He's going to show you the interior of the house. The furniture in the house was bought on September 9th. Mohbad died September 12th. The furniture in the house was bought September 9. But let us look at this house now.
Half payment, go dem as all you instrumentally or cash down fún ilé yẹn. Wọ́n rent inú ilé yẹn as ọmọgbọ́n. Mohbad ò ṣàgọ̀nà. kò dẹ́ sọmọ ọ̀sìn kò dẹ́ sọmọ numẹ̀ kò ń ṣe pé ọmọ ta ló mẹ́kù wá ṣé Mohbad ṣiṣẹ́ company ṣé bank manager ni àbí ọ́fíìsà ló jẹ́ àbí ọ́fíìsì manager ni ló máa fi sọ pé òkè o òun gba bí i 50 million ní monthly o òun gba 20 million ní monthly nínú 20 million ẹ̀yọ 10 million kẹfí sówó rent láì ṣe kò possible that means to say Mohbad ló nílé yẹn ẹjọ́ kí ni.
In Nigeria, rent is not paid monthly. Rent is paid annually. So for him to even tell you that he's paying a rentage of 10 million, I'm very sure that people in UK, they'll tell you that that is very cheap. A detached duplex, and you're paying 10 million naira. We have houses in central London going for at least 2 million per month, 3 million naira per month. So for this guy to be thinking that 10 million naira rent, annual rent, is a huge money for an artist, and he knows that artists mostly live around Lekki axis because of security and because of the of that they are close to where they will be having shows and close to themselves. He's just very wrong. Oh, some people are even saying it's more than that. Can you see now? Is it a house that Wunmi has moved out from? Is it a house that Wunmi has moved out from? And you can see this guy, he has so many views on this video. So many.
Anybody to gbọ́dọ̀ gba ogún yẹn. As a matter of fact, àwọn ẹbí ló ṣì ní ogún yẹn. As a matter of fact, àwọn ẹbí ló ṣì ní ogún yẹn. Tí olóògbé ò bá kọ wíìlì kankan, tó kọ wíìlì tó sign yẹn, tó dẹ̀ fi witness síbẹ̀ pé witness nílé tí bá ti kú kọ́ o, báyìí nìkan ṣe pé ogún yẹn. Àná ìkọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe.
Another unknown stuff that this guy is talking ignorantly is this. If you die intestate, that means without a will. It doesn't mean that people cannot inherit it. It's not the family. If you have a child, if you have a wife, they can at least, if in such documents, they appear as next of kin, they are entitled to get letter of administration. Listen, if somebody dies intestate, that means without a will, all they need is to go to the probate office that, oh, my parents died without a will. But in some documents, I appear as next of kin. What, for instance, some companies, even banks, will tell you, get a letter of administration. This is gotten from a probate office, and you have to submit at maybe the bank in which your late parent is working or has an account with. You only have to submit a letter of administration together with your birth certificate to prove your distance, or you have to get a valid ID card and also the death certificate of the person. So these are the documents you need if the person does not die with a will. If you have a parent that does not die, it doesn't mean you can't inherit the person. So when people like just come on social media to just be yarning dust, it's just total rubbish. Let's continue. Okay, sorry, PMP, you'll be coming up soon to explain this video. I also have another one. You see how ignorant this guy speaks?
Okay, Intemi, go. She notice. Àgbà tọ́lọ́pàá ti gbé kéèsì rẹ̀ tán náà ti ṣe ògbó investigation ọ̀tọ̀ tí federal ti dá sí. First person tí kóòtù máa ń kọ́ interview tọ́lọ́pàá wọn fẹ́ pè. Táwọn fẹ́ suspect court.
A court does not call the people that are called in a court. All of them are not called suspects. You either call a suspect or a witness. So when they were in the coroner inquest, all those that were called are not suspects. They have not called any suspect to the what do they call this way? To the stand yet. They've only been calling witnesses. The police tagged 5 people as suspects. Wunmi, Baba Mohbad, they are not called suspects. You see the ignorance of this person talking now.
Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó lọ wo autopsy, Mohbad Babali, wọ́n pè yín wọ́n ní wá dá sẹ́jọ́. Wúnmi, wọ́n pè ẹ́ wọ́n ní wá sọ tẹnu ẹ̀. Why did they check our méjì yẹn nìkan lọ́wọ́ kan sáré pè?
Now, those two are called witnesses. Why would you call Baba Mohbad a suspect? Does he know the meaning of being called a suspect? At the coroner inquest, they never addressed Wunmi as a suspect, but a witness. They never addressed Baba as a suspect, but a witness. But this guy is using the wrong terminologies. And these are people that are hosting lives and pushing narratives to the outside world. Let's continue.
Nítorí pé ti rí nǹkan tó wà nínú ọ́fíìsì, wọ́n máa ṣọ́ọ̀kì yín ìgbà tí rìsọ́ọ̀tì bá máa jáde, ẹ máa ṣọ́ọ̀kì. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀, nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ rí, ẹ máa gbọ́, ẹ watch out. Ẹ rí pé ìtorí ẹ̀ ni Wùmí àtàwọn èèyàn ẹ̀ wọ́n sáré lọ make arranged DNA. Wọ́n náà ti ṣe DNA. Wọ́n ní DNA ti jáde. Ẹ ṣe fún àrí fake result yẹn. African television máa dúró dé yín.
Wunmi has never for once come out to say that there was a DNA done. So where is this dude getting this narration from? Yet he's speaking to the public.
Fully fake results. Any DNA tó bá ti tẹ̀lé African television lọ. Tí Baba Mohbad ti bá yín dá sí. Tí Baba Mohbad bá yín dá sí. Kò ṣe DNA. Àti pẹ̀lú àwa yìí, DNA ò kọ̀ wá. Justice gan la ń béèrè fún. Why tó yẹ jẹ́ pé Baba Mohbad àti Wunmi ní court kọ́kọ́ pè fún suspect.
Did you hear that now? Báwo ni ó ṣe jẹ́ Baba Mohbad àti Wunmi náà pè fún suspect? You can see he doesn't even know who a suspect is. And these are the kind of people listen to on social media.
Baba Wunmi, wọ́n lọ sí gba Canada, ó fẹ́ wọ Canada, ó fẹ́ tẹ̀sí Kennedy, ó fẹ́ wọnú Canada lọ, wẹ́ẹ́ play, ìyẹn gangan ló dájú. Wunmi, jọ travel, ẹ má dá dúró, ẹjọ́ wọnú Canada lọ, case close nìyẹn, àti mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, action is straight, aláàkúà, ẹ̀yẹ jẹ́ kí Wunmi gba bọ́dà jáde, ọ̀yẹ́ jẹ́ kó gba airport kan, airline tó bá gbé, ẹ̀yẹ gbé wò, ẹ̀yà mọ̀ nǹkan táwọn youth lè ṣe, ẹ̀yẹ mọ̀ ẹ̀pà lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ̀yẹ gbé wò, Wunmi, congratulations, wọ́n lọ ti fún ẹ visa Canada, wàá jí sọ̀rọ̀ máa mú ẹ, bóyá òótọ́ bóyá rọ́ ni o, èmi ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀, aláyé Wunmi fowó, orí à ń pé wàá mọ bó ṣe ń lọ, wàá.
Now, another question, PMP, I hope you are jotting all these questions. Another question you need to help us answer is this. Wunmi is not called a suspect here, but she's only a principal witness. Does she have the right to travel while the coroner inquest is on? Please just write this question down. So the last question, the last video we're going to watch is this. It also has to do with the house of Mohbad.
My people, this is Mohbad's house. This is Mohbad's house. Wunmi, you cannot tell us this is not Mohbad's house. This is Mohbad's house. My people, this is the video that Pablo posted in July. Wunmi. This is Mohbad's house. He is the latest landlord. This is Mohbad's house. My people.
PMP, I hope you've not forgotten the question. Who is called a landlord? Is it the owner of a piece of land or the owner of a building? Please, you're going to help us clarify this, please.
This is Mohbad's house. This is his house. This person, Pablo, posted this video in July 2023.
Second thing here is this. This is not the front picture of Mohbad's house. This has no inkling. It's not a picture of Mohbad's house, but yet she's claiming it is. Okay?
This is Mohbad's house, my people. This is Mohbad's house. This is Mohbad's house. Tell us the truth, Wunmi. Tell us the truth. Yes or no? Hey.
Now, the owner of the landlord of Mohbad's house, he has actually come out. So we want to also ask, can that person sue all these people for claiming ownership, for putting the ownership of his building to another person, to a tenant of his?
If you think you can eat this money, if you think you can just swallow this house, he go hook you for neck.
Wumi, Wumi, Wumi go hook you for neck. This is Mohbad's house, my people. This was the video that Pablo did in July to congratulate Mohbad for his new apartment, for his new house. Don't forget, guys, that Bella Shmurda congratulated Mohbad. He called him the latest landlord. My people, hey, this is the house. Oh. This is the house. Oh. This is the house. Oh. Hey, okay now.
Okay, over to PMP. Please, you can bring PMP's stuff up, or bring shred my own, reduce my own size. PMP, please, over to you, sir.
Yeah, I'm happy that you know how court works. And as a matter of fact, I've got 15 years experience working in the court. But nǹkan tí màá kàn sọ ni pé tá a bá list all these people, they comfort, is it comfy? Is her name comfy or what?
Comfort, comfy.
Is it Comfy TV? The Veron. And also there's one guy, very, very black like this. Teba Moine. Òun náà ó wà lára àwọn tó ń gaslight Baba Mohbad. Then sister mi. Then lawyer tí ó wà ní Ireland tó pẹ̀rẹ̀ ń lawyer. Because as far as I'm concerned, èèyàn ò lè jẹ́ lawyer kó reason bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Tẹ́ bá wo gbogbo wọn, ẹ rí i pé illiteracy ń bá wọn jà. And like what I've said earlier, a fool will always follow a fool. That's why tí Baba Mohbad fi ń tẹ̀lé wọn. Ṣárí gbogbo bọ́bọ́ Veron iná, ìyẹn ó máa ń lọ síwájú, ó máa ń lọ sẹ́yìn ni. It's never stable. And like what you said, he doesn't know the difference between a suspect àti kí ló ń pè witness. Kò mọ ìyàtọ̀. Same thing, Comfy, ìyẹn náà sọ̀rọ̀ kan gbà kan. Ó ní, mo fẹ́ try láti rántí o. Ó ní tí a bá wo fídíò kan tí Bella Shmurda àti àbúrò ẹ̀ and his sister tí Bella Shmurda fi orí àbúrò ẹ̀ sórí. This is the same Comfy àbí Comforty that came online that saying, Wumi, you and Bella Shmurda, is that why you buy Mohbad? Something like that. You will see all of them being wọ́n ní, of course, wọ́n ní, mo lè sọ pé wọ́n ní ọpọlọ tí wọ́n fi ń wo ọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n lè má gbọ́ mi. Kí sister mi náà má bínú. Because ẹni tí ó bá ní ọpọlọ, I won't say because they call someone a landlord. You don't know if the person built the house or if the person just bought a land, right? So you just concluded pay a landlord. And besides, all these celebrities, right? Wọ́n lè fi irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kó fi hype ara wọn. Mohbad, ó lè jẹ́ Bella Shmurda ló nílé tí ó fi pọ́n Mohbad lé. And the reason tó fi pọ́n Mohbad lé ó lè jẹ́ because of those Malians. Kó lè wò pé, okay, after he left you guys, he has been doing good for himself. But wọ́n fẹ́ wò from that angle. Then again, ní pé ṣẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn eléyìí, mo ní nísìn bí ayé ṣe rí nsìn, ọ̀rọ̀ aláìmọ̀kan, that people tends to follow the ignorant ones more than the wise people. If you look at what they've been saying about Wumi, And there's no single fact about what they've been saying about her. It's just assumption. And if you play, I want you to play the Veron video again, please. The first one.
Okay, hold on, please.
Yeah.
Kúnlẹ̀ abiyamọ o. Ai, ẹ wá gbé wá gbé. Bàbá Mohbad, wàláhì ẹ gbà 40%. Kí lẹ̀ ń wò gbogbo owó ti lọ? Gbogbo ogun ti lọ. Wọ́n ti wulẹ̀ pè é pé ẹ̀ ń jà fógun. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kúkú mọ̀ pé ogun lẹ̀ ń jà fún. Gbogbo Mohbad ti lọ. Wọ́n ti fi gbogbo Mohbad ra lé sí ìlú òyìnbó tán. Wọ́n ti fi gbogbo Mohbad ra lé sí Amẹ́ríkà. Ilé tí Mohbad tún gbé tọ́jẹ́ kọ́ yíwa pé mẹ̀rẹ́ǹtì ni. Àṣé Mohbad ló ra lé. Mohbad ló nílé. Mohbad, bàbá burúkú ni yín o. Mohbad.
And let's see how this guy is gaslighting Baba Mohbad. Is gaslighting Baba Mohbad. He should not bow down. That he should fight for the property. And these are the people. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń sọ fún Baba Mohbad ní pé kó má gbà ó gbọ́dọ̀ jà fógun. Báwo nìyàn ṣe ń jà fógun? Even nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Báwo nìyàn ṣe máa jà fógun nígbà tí ẹni tẹ́ ẹni ó kú ó lọ́mọ? And that is the main reason why they are trying to discredit the Liam. Right? Tí wọ́n try láti discredit ẹ̀ pé Mohbad kọ́ ló bí. Mohbad kọ́ ló bí. So, nísìn nígbà tí DNA jáde tí wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe DNA ń sìn ẹ́ rí pé bàbá Mohbad ń sá sẹ́yìn. Because nǹkan tí wọ́n ń lò nìyẹn, lára nǹkan tí wọ́n ń lò nìyẹn tó ń powó sí bàbá Mohbad ní àpò. Let's continue playing it, please. Dawa class.
Okay.
Okay.
Kí ni wà láyé yìí? Kí ni Mohbad jẹ́ ìlara yìí? Mohbad, máa tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìmàwọ́ yín mọ́ra, máa fún yín 40% o. Mohbad, kí ni wà láyé yín tí Mohbad ò bá lè gbẹ́kẹ̀lé yín pé kẹjà fún gbogbo ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀? Ẹ wá ní wọ́n ní mò ń jà fógún, wọ́n ní ta ló yẹ kó jà fógún ọmọ yín bó bá ń ṣẹ̀yìn? Ṣé Mohbad ti bí ọmọ tó pé 10 years náà, bó ti bí ọmọ tó pé 20 years? Ẹ wá ń wo gbogbo ẹ̀ ó lọ, lọ́ọ̀yà sọnù gbé wíìlì kọjá de tọ́nà tọ́n print. Ṣé nílé Malias ṣe Mohbad tọ́n print mẹ́rin? Nígbà tó máa sign signature pé òun fẹ́ join Malias, ṣé tọ́n print ló ṣe? Ó ṣe wá jẹ́ lórí ogún ló ti ṣe tọ́n print. Mohbad, ẹ wá ń wá, ẹ fẹ́ gbalé, ẹ ń sá kiri, ẹ ń sá kíjokíjo. Ẹgbẹ̀rún Sàámú yóò lè sàmọ́ lọ́hùn lọ́wọ́, ibo lẹ̀ ń sá lọ gangan náà.
And
Tẹ bá kó tẹ bá.
If you look at this guy, Shamakwe, as far as I'm concerned, Boshewai, American, oh God, yeah. And these are the people in 10 years, 20 years time. Ono ni won ma di baba. Right? Ago to wa lára nsin, ó ma bá dàgbà. Right? And tí nǹkan báyẹn bá ṣẹlẹ̀, bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn o, bí kinní yìí ṣe ń repeat ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá nìyẹn o, there are some people tó bá yẹ pé ìyàwó ọmọ wọn bímọ, right? Ọmọ wọn bímọ, bí ọmọ wọn wá kú, àwọn ẹbí kan wà tó jẹ́ pé obìnrin yẹn ò ní mú nǹkan kan jáde, kò ní mú nǹkan kan jáde, wọ́n máa lé jáde ni. Àwọn ni wọ́n máa wá jẹ ogún yẹn. Bọ́ nǹkan tá ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní pé ibo ni wọ́n ti ń jogún nígbà tí ẹni tó kú ó lọ́mọ. Ká ní pé ẹni òun lọ́mọ ń sìn, right? A lè sọ pé ẹ lè cheat ìyàwó ẹ̀. Kò wọ́ọ̀tì pé kẹ́ ẹ cheat ìyàwó ẹ̀ o. But still, ẹni ó lọ́mọ. And as far as I'm concerned, òun ni pé Baba Mohbad ò entitled sí ogún ẹ̀. Ká ní pé Baba Mohbad ṣe dáadáa, right? Whatever tí wọ́n bá tiẹ̀ wá fílẹ̀, tí Mohbad filẹ̀ ká nípò ó ṣe dáadáa wọ́n lè wò pé ìyàwó gan ló lè wò pé ẹ jẹ́ ń fún dáàdì lélẹ̀ bọ́ níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ dé ń sìn bàbá Mohbad ò entitled sí nǹkan kan and that is the main reason tí Fálànà jẹ́ kó understand nǹkan kan lọ́yà Fálànà jẹ́ kó understand pé if he's thinking pé òun fẹ́ inherit property ọmọ ẹ̀ pé kó má fọkàn sí and these are the people tí wọ́n ní ọpọlọ wọ́n kàwé and look at all these Facebook lawyers right from this Veroni èmi mo máa ń sábà skip ẹ̀ ni torí ariwo ló máa ń pa ariwo tó dẹ̀ ń pa náà kò ń ṣe sense ń bẹ̀ he just want to talk right he just want to talk so that people can believe pé òun náà ń sọ̀rọ̀ you can't talk because you want people to see you talking so as far as I'm concerned kí ni last question sir.
ẹ jẹ́ ká tún play ẹ lọ.
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ continue.
Fálànà ló parí o kí n tí wá pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọdé kéèbà bọ́ síta sí kẹjà fún justice for Mohbad kẹjà fún gbogbo ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ yín kẹjà fún gbogbo ogún ọmọ yín. ẹ wo ẹlẹ́nu Kàrímà sọ ẹlẹ́nu Kàrímà jọ làwọn ọmọ aráyé èmi mọ̀ ẹ̀yin mọ̀ ọ máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á wí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á wí ni ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jà fún ogún ọmọ yín ẹ mọ ibi tí gbogbo ogún ọmọ yín wọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ yín bo ló lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á sọ̀rọ̀ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á sọ̀rọ̀ yín kí ló dé jẹ́ kúkú fi jà fógún ọmọ yín kẹ́ mọ ibi tó gún ọmọ yín lọ ìkọ́ tá à ń tọ́ láti sọ fún yín ní pé sẹ́ẹ̀ kí ni máa ń fa ajá kí ni máa boko lọ fún àwọn báàdì ẹ má boko lọ fún àmọ́ ẹ fa ajá aláàkọ́ àṣé ilé tí Mohbad ń gbé Lẹ́kì kò kí ṣe yí pé ó rẹ̀ ń ti ẹni come to look at it guys ẹ lọ wo bag ẹ lọ wo sẹ́yìn ní July wọ́n post ilé Mohbad pé congratulations new landlord ṣé èèyàn as Mohbad ọmọ ògbóró ọmọ gbọ́n àwa wo ṣùṣùṣùṣùṣù a sọ pé òun fẹ́ gbanú ilé yẹn òun fẹ́ fi ṣe lè rent òun fẹ́.
Okay, the last question is the house is not for Mohbad. Ẹni tó nílé gan ti jáde pé kìnìkan kò sí CCTV inú ilé mi o the DVR is not working o kìnìkan pé òun ò ra DVR síbẹ̀ o pé camera nìkan lòun install o that's what the landlord said in a short video. Now àwọn lè wọ́n claim sí pé.
Insinuation tí wọ́n fún wa these are the people tí wọ́n gbé náà this one and one black guy very black guy with dread àwọn náà ni wọ́n sọ pé Mohbad ló kọ́lé yẹn àǹtí a bá rántí dáadáa àwọn ni wọ́n sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé Mohbad ló kọ́lé yẹn because lára nǹkan tí wọ́n ń fìdí bàbá ẹ̀ nìyẹn àwọn ni wọ́n ń fìdí bàbá ẹ̀ pé òun ni ó nílé yẹn o ó yẹ kí wọ́n lé Wùnmí kúrò ńbẹ̀ ó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe kinní kan and the man said something yẹn bàbá Mohbad this is not the first house maybe expensive house tí Mohbad máa gbé máa yẹn sàn kankan nígbà tí lára interview ẹ̀ ó ní ó kàn ń kó kúrò from one expensive house to another. The man said it. The man knew pé òun kọ́ ló nílé. Right? And this guy was saying pé èmi tí ẹ̀ ń bèrè pé ṣé Mohbad náà ṣé billionaire ni Mohbad ni? Because gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ní apart from music estate right? Ṣé Mohbad billionaire ni? Mohbad is not billionaire, he's just struggling. Ó ń struggle ni to be somebody in life. Though the little he has achieved, well, owó ọ̀tẹ̀. But still, bàbá tí à ń pè ní bàbá Mohbad, èmi kàn rí pé ó fẹ́ destroy legacy Mohbad. Gbogbo and already láti ra ẹni irọ́ kó báyìí ẹni irọ́ láti destroy ọmọ yẹn pé kí ọmọ yẹn tiẹ̀ má ní nǹkan kan kó má lẹ́yìn rárá. Then tí wọ́n bá sọ pé yàn landlord tí yàn bá ra ilẹ̀ gan wọ́n lè pè landlord. Tí wọ́n bá ra ilẹ̀ wọ́n lè pè ní landlord. Okay, ká tiẹ̀ wá sọ pé bí ó kọ àbí kò kọ. You guys don't know. A lot of celebrities, all these celebrities, à ń rí wọn náà. Ó lè jẹ́ wọ́n gba mortgage ilé ni, wọ́n celebrate ẹ̀. Ìmí gan lè rent ilé kó nóhun lòun ní. Because wọ́n mọ̀ pé, okay, tí Mohbad bá ń lọ sí show nsìn, ó máa gbé very expensive car. Wọ́n ṣe pé òun ló ní, wọ́n máa lọ rent ẹ̀ ni. Tí wọ́n bá rent car yìí, because so that when you see him pé ride báyìí ni ó ń gùn, wọ́n náà á fẹ́ pé okay, lágbájá ni, it's like all those things bí advert ni fún wọn. Advert ni gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́ fún wọn tí àwọn eléyìí ń capitalize lé lórí. Gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sọ, èmi ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé they are just assuming. Wọ́n kàn assume pé òun ló máa ní, òun not that pé wọ́n ní thank you just for PR, right? So wọ́n kàn assume ni, not that pé wọ́n ní concrete evidence kan. The reason tí wọ́n fi ń sọ pé lágbájá ló lọ́mọ, Bella ló lọ́mọ, Sam Larry ló lọ́mọ, kinní kan ló lọ́mọ. Wọ́n ní rí i pé Liam jọ Sam Larry ni. Wọ́n tún kúrò ńbẹ̀, wọ́n tún bọ́ sórí rí i pé ó tún jọ Elégùṣì. Torí wọ́n wà confused. They don't really know what they are talking about. They just want to talk. And kò ń ṣe pé wọ́n bàbá Mohbad náà, ó ṣeé ṣe, I don't know, some of them ó ṣeé ṣe kí wọ́n ní court nínú owó tí àwọn àti bàbá Mohbad bá ń pín. Then ó wà nínú wọn náà tó wò pé tí mo bá tiẹ̀, tí èmi ti sọ nínú wọn pé ó wà nínú wọn tí mo ní eléyìí ò lè lọ́kọ mọ́ láyé. Èmi sọ, mò ń béèyàn kan sọ, ó lè wà nínú wọn pé tí ń bá ṣáṣẹ́ fún bàbá Mohbad dáadáa, ó ṣeé ṣe kí bàbá Mohbad fẹ́ mi. Bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe rí lèmi ṣe ń sọ o. But as far as I'm concerned, òun ni pé all these people, wọ́n aláìmọ̀kan ni púpọ̀ nù wọn. Unfortunately, aláìmọ̀kan ni wọ́n. Of course, they will get viewers. Ẹni tó ṣe wèrè jù lórí Facebook ló ń get viewers jù. Ẹni tó bá mọ wèrè ṣe jù lórí social media, àwọn ló máa ń rí viewers jù. So, èmi ò rí wọn àsìn kankan ju aláìmọ̀kan lọ. So, nǹkan tí èmi rí nínú gbogbo nǹkan tí ó wà nílẹ̀ nìyẹn. So all those people come forward àbí kí ló ń pè, èmi ti rí. Mo ti rí ibì kan tó ti pa irọ́ pé onírọ́ lélẹ̀. Lọ́ọ̀yà Kudi, mo ti rí ibi tó ti pa irọ́. Sísítà mi Bukky Jesse, òun náà òpùrọ́ ni. Kí ni wọ́n ń pè, kí ló ń pè Veron, ìyẹn náà bákan náà ni. Then and one other black guy, mo mọrúkọ ẹ̀, ó máa ń ṣe dread divide, very black. Bóun náà ṣe máa ń pariwo nìyẹn pé ó dàbí Kòròdú nìyẹn wà. Bí ẹ̀ náà ṣe máa ń pariwo nìyẹn. So gbogbo wọn they are not, wọn what nǹkan tí a kàn ń waste energy lé lórí. All what we should be doing, òun ni pé ìyá kan máa expose wọn ni. Right? Ìyá máa expose wọn pé ẹ wo eléyìí sìn, nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí sọ ni, nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí sọ ni. So bí èmi ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nìyẹn. So gbogbo comfort yẹn èmi tiẹ̀ wò pé yẹn ń wá viewers ni. It just need viewers. And ó gbọ́dọ̀ ní nǹkan kan. Ẹ rí i pé lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n bá sin Mohbad, tọ́rọ̀ Mohbad wá kúrò lẹ́sìn, wọ́n kúrò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. A lot of them are cashing out on Mohbad. Ẹlòmíràn ní, ṣé mo ní monetization? Start tí wọ́n ń fún irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ gan, ṣé kò ń ṣe monetization? Gbogbo thank you for the star yẹn, ṣé ìyẹn ò ń ṣe monetization? Monetization náà ni. At least tí àwọn èèyàn bá ń sọ nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ń fẹ́, wọ́n á fún ní star. Another ní ṣé mo ní monetization? Ẹlòmíì dẹ̀ ń gbìyànjú pé tí máa ṣe àbí ṣe ń reviewer sí, of course, at a point, monetization máa jáde. So that's what I say about them. We should just keep exposing them. kí wọn kàn máa expose wọn. The more you expose them, the more people leave them. Àwọn kan máa reason pé lóòótọ́ ni báwo la ṣe máa tẹ̀lé àgọ̀, because ẹlòmíì ń tẹ̀lé àgọ̀ kò mọ̀. Ó believe pé àgọ̀ yẹn gangan ni is the real thing. But tó bá tún gbọ́ the other side of what is on ground, á tún wò pé òótọ́ dẹ̀ ni, and some of them are here, right? Kò ń ṣe pé Wùmí ń sìn, kò ń ṣe pé anybody ò mọ Wùmí from anywhere, right? Nǹkan tí wọ́n ní ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní ó ṣẹlẹ̀, pé wọ́n fún ní abẹ́rẹ́ gba òdì lára Mohbad, right? And we cannot say pé there is something pé another thing máa wà until DNA bá prove otherwise. And if you remember, this is not the first time. The case of Mohbad is not the first time. And nígbà tí Gbénga Adébóyè kú náà, fún àwa tí a bá rántí dáadáa, right? The same thing tí ọmọ Nàìjíríà dìde náà ní pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló pa. Tá a bá rántí dáadáa, ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n lébẹ̀ pé òun ló pa. Why is it that all the time tí ọkọ bá kú wọ́n níyàwó ẹ̀ ló pa? Why? Why tó fi jẹ́ pé whenever tí ọkọ bá ti kú, ìyàwó ẹ̀ lẹ máa mú pé òun ló pa òun ló pa torí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. And thank God, àwọn tó wà pẹ̀lú ọmọ yìí wọ́n pọ̀. Àbúrò ẹ̀ wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ìkan tó kù tó yẹ kó sọ ni pé wọ́n ní wọ́n tẹ̀ ń sọ, wọ́n ní àbúrò àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ ni wọ́n jọ pa ni. Ẹ wo bí tí wọ́n ń think lọ, báwo ni àbúrò ṣe máa fẹ́ pa ẹ̀gbọ́n? Báwo ló ṣe máa pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó ń fún lóúnjẹ? Báwo ló ṣe máa pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó wò pé ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tí ń bá pé nǹkan kan báyìí sure. Wọ́n ò rórí débẹ̀ o, but nǹkan tí bàbá Mohbad, I've told you, nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ, báwo ni èèyàn ṣe máa tọ́mọ? Ibi tí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. Bàbá ẹ má worry, máa fún yín 100,000 every month, 100,000 fún bàbá Mohbad every month. Ibi tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. And bí Nàìjíríà, bí a ṣe rí rèé, bá ṣe rí ni, especially Yorùbá burú gan. Yorùbá burú gan. Tí ọkọ bá kú, wọ́n á níyàwó ló pa. Ṣùgbọ́n tí ìyàwó bá kú, wọ́n ń rò pé ọkọ ló pa. Ẹni tí ó ń lọ ó ń bọ̀, ìyàwó àtọkọ máa ń ní problem. Wọ́n máa ń ní issue. Tí ọkọ máa bínú gbà mí, mo ti sọ́rí ń bì pé tá bínú pé ó fẹ́ pa mí, ó fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan. But ọkọ tó ní ó fẹ́ pa mí 1 minute, another minute, á tún bẹ̀ pé má bínú, mo kọ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. And the same thing tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà Naira Marley. The same thing. Àwọn èèyàn wọ́n ń wo Mohbad pé Mohbad ó wà fully healthy nígbà tó wà láyé. But Mohbad kò wà healthy nígbà tó wà láyé. A lot of things like substance misuse ó ti destroy Mohbad internally. Ṣẹ́rí abẹ́rẹ́ tí wọ́n fún Mohbad, nǹkan kan lè má ṣẹlẹ̀ ńbẹ̀, ó lè má ní nǹkan kan. But for the fact that pé health immune system kò lè fight àwọn nǹkan kan, ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó gbòdì lára ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Immune system Mohbad ó ti weak because all this substance tí wọ́n ń lò yìí ó ń destroy wọn ni, they don't know. But they are talking as if ṣẹ́rí tó bá fún èmi lábẹ́rẹ́ ń sìn, of course àwọn abẹ́rẹ́ yẹn tó bá fẹ́ gbòdì ń gbà míì, àwọn immune system yẹn ló máa fight ẹ̀ pé no ẹni yẹn padà lè wá weak, right? Kó padà lè wá weak kó sùn. But whether NDLA substance issue, ìyẹn náà lè contribute sí health ẹ̀ tó wà deteriorated. Ó lè contribute sí. But èyí tóun náà lò fún rẹ̀, right? Gbọ́dọ̀ jù yẹn náà nù. but nǹkan táwọn èèyàn understand àwọn tí wọ́n ń sọ Mohbad o wọ́n pa ni o wọ́n ò pa ni o, and that was the reason why tí ọlọ́pàá náà sọ pé substance misuse pé as a result of substance misuse ló fa complication yẹn, but they don't want to listen. And àwọn fúnra wọn ò lè dá investigation ṣe, unfortunately, until tí autopsy bá jáde tó bá sọ otherwise. And òun ni a máa wò pé okay, possibility wà pé nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀, right. But nísìn bàbá Mohbad náà dẹ̀ believe pé wọ́n fún ní abẹ́rẹ́ gbòdì lára ẹ̀ ni. Because the same question tí bàbá Mohbad, of course, àdúrà ti bá ìyá ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, bó tiẹ̀ ń bá bàbá ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Ìyá Mohbad á ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ládùúrà báwo ló ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìyá Mohbad ò lè wá wò pé wọ́n pa ọmọ òun ni kó wá máa support ẹni tó pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Ṣé a fẹ́ ní bàbá Mohbad nífẹ̀ẹ́ Mohbad jù yá ẹ̀ lọ ni? Tá bá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹlòmíì ń ṣe á ní bàbá ẹ̀ ló nífẹ̀ẹ́ jù, bàbá ẹ̀ kọ́ ló nífẹ̀ẹ́ jù. A lè sọ pé bàbá Mohbad nífẹ̀ẹ́, kò sí bó ṣe lè jẹ́, right? A ti gbọ́ narration ìyá Mohbad bó ṣe kó ọmọ lẹ̀. Àwọn ẹbí kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó lóòótọ́. Tí obìnrin yẹn bá tẹ̀ wá wò pé jẹ́ ń gbọ́ ọmọ mi dání, they won't allow her. Wọ́n á wò pé irọ́ ọmọ wa ní o, wọn ò mọ̀ pé ṣé bàbá Mohbad á wà wò pé ṣé apart from pé Mohbad struggle fún rẹ̀ láti jẹ́ nǹkan. Bí bàbá Mohbad ṣe tọ́ Mohbad kò gbà rárá, and that's the reason ẹ máa rí Mohbad ní kọ́kọ́ ló bí o. Ẹ rí lára àwọn ọmọ yòókù tí bàbá Mohbad bí náà, ẹ rí lára wọn. Àdúrà ni ọmọ kékeré sì ní àdúrà. Kí ló dé tí àdúrà ò lọ school? Á bèrè yẹn. And àwọn tí wọ́n ń pariwo, the only thing they know how to do ní pé kó pariwo. Gbọ́ èèyàn kan sì sọ fún mi lénìí, ó sì ní ó lọ gbórin Mohbad, ó gbọ́ nǹkan tó kọ́ nù orin, anybody ló lè kọrin, right? Anybody ló lè kọrin, kò sọ pé ìyá òun ò care, right? Nínú orin ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá gbọ́ orin ẹ̀ gangan ṣó ó sọ ń bẹ̀ pé ìyá òun ò care, of course ó ní òun ò rí mọ́mí òun, but kò sọ pé kò care. Stepmother no care ló sọ. But because of that, wọ́n crucify ìyá. Ó filẹ̀ for how many years? Ó filẹ̀ for kíní kan years. Ìyá ni wọ́n crucify. But anyway, nǹkan tèmi ṣàrí ń pa ẹ̀ ní pé bàbá Mohbad ò ń ṣe ẹni rere kan. Bàbá Mohbad kò wá after ọmọ kankan. And bàbá Mohbad ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ Mohbad whatsoever. And the reason ẹni tí ó ń jà fún ọmọ ẹ̀, ẹni tẹ́ ẹni ó ń jà fún ọmọ ẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ ṣe ń negotiate kọ́ bóun wá obìnrin kan nílùú òyìnbó, kọ́ bóun wá girlfriend nílé òyìnbó. Ẹni tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ ni o. Ṣé tírú ẹ̀ bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ á máa béèrè pé kọ́ bóun wá girlfriend? Kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ ló máa focus lé lórí. But àwọn èèyàn wọn ò fẹ́ gbọ́ yẹn. Right on ni we must look at irú ikú wo ló pa Mohbad, irú ikú wo la fẹ́ mọ̀ tó pa Mohbad ju pé ó kú out of pé wọ́n fún lábẹ́rẹ́ lọ. Abẹ́rẹ́ ó gbòdì lára ẹ̀ ni. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ kan ló pa. And nígbà yẹn náà nǹkan tí mo sọ náà ni pé Naira Marley kọ́ ló pa Mohbad. Ṣẹ́rọ̀ wọn Sam Larry wọ́n ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí wọ́n lọ́tọ̀ pé wọ́n harass ẹ̀, wọ́n bully ẹ̀. Right? Naira Marley, of course, gbogbo bully harassment yẹn pé ó fẹ́ gba royalty ẹ̀. But kò mean pé ní tìtorí ẹ̀ sọ pé òun ló pa. Right? But tí àwọn tí wọ́n ń sọ yìí àwọn tí wọ́n ń support ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn tí wọ́n ń support baba Mohbad at a point wọ́n ń support Naira Marley nǹkan tẹ́ fi máa mọ̀ pé wọ́n wà confused òun nìyẹn they are supporting Naira Marley pé Naira Marley and they are even promoting Naira Marley and these are the same people saying Liam Ojo Sam Larry. And someone will tell me, baby, I'm woman, they don't know anything to one so. And if you call them, okay, be me say one thing, get a work pay, okay, eja discuss intellectually. Lori alright, they will not do that. They will not do that. The only thing tí ọlọ́pàá lè ṣe ni ọlọ́pàá ti ṣe. Right? Pé kí wọ́n interview gbogbo wọn, of course. Ẹni tí everyone is a suspect, but suspect in what? Lè sọ pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló pàṣẹ. Mo rí publication kan tí èèyàn kan kọ ó ní nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní on the 10th at 2 a.m. Lórí Milan Bridge. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo yìí náà assumption ni. And I'm happy saying pé Prime Boy àti àwọn tí wọ́n tì mọ́lé wọ́n ti gba initial statement wọn. Kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n lè sọ nsìn táwọn èèyàn máa gba initial statement wọn ni wọ́n máa follow. Even kí wọ́n change anything nsìn because nínú statement yẹn náà ni wọ́n ní baba Mohbad Prime Boy is ready as a witness. Ní corona inquest. Irrespective of pé already nsìn. At least ó ti fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá ní statement, initial statement. And initial statement yẹn ni wọ́n máa dúró lé lórí. Kò wá ní títorí pé wọ́n tì mọ́lé kó tún wá sọ nǹkan míì ní corona inquest.